am I mistaken? Are you the elder now in the family as Mel Rios?
Yes.
You're the elder, right? So you have Tyler, Christian, me, Xander.
In our immediate family,
immediate.
Our nuclear
A
family.
nuclear family.
Yeah. I'm the elder. As far as within our generation. Yeah.
How does that feel, man? Being the,
I thought about it the other day because in looking at my aunts and stuff, because our aunt Nilda, it's only like 5-6 years older than me.
Yeah.
Maybe 7 years older than me, and then there's Siti Fuhi, and then
Grandpa.
That's it.
Yeah. That's alive.
Yeah,
but those are Grandpa's sisters.
Yeah, exactly. So I started thinking about this. And wow, I'm one of the elders. I guess I could speak more. Or have more say so.
Well, your say so, your word is the final word. Like not necessarily like, oh, my word is submit and written in stone. It's like it's a heavy.
It's an input.
It's a heavy input, and it's a trip. Now that I'm thinking about Grandpa William. You know what I mean? Like he was all grayed up. You know, and like now I'm looking at you, and it's like, oh, it's a trip. Like now, Pops is the one. Like you're the one. Like you're the head honcho.
Of our nuclear family, I'm the elder spokesman.
Nuclear family, other family,
other family, yeah. So it's something. It's but it's a responsibility. And then I was just talking, with your sister about I probably need to have a couple of conversations, just concerning some things, and then I'm gonna have the right to do it, and I have the right to do it on a lateral, equal level with the other ones, that are elders in our family, so as a group, not as a nephew, but I mean as a nephew still. But I'm still,
as that nigga right now, you that guy. You the head nigga.
I'll be 68. I'll be 68 in a minute.
68
in a minute. Yeah, in a minute. Yeah.
So you're at that table, right? So what is it like now? Before we start getting into like stories and like raising and being a dad, what is that feeling like? You know what I mean? Like you said it hit you, but when did it like really hit you? Like, oh, like this is what it is.
Really, just more recently, like this year, especially when when you go through, let's just say, a health scare or epiphany, some kind of epiphany, and you start thinking and reflect on things, and you say, you know what, I need to, I'm at a certain point where I could step up, and it's not only my duty, but it's also something that I'm capable of, and so. That's when you start thinking about it, and then you start thinking about how to do the approach. How do you approach, and it's not only approaching the people who are on my level or, are elders among myself, but also the generation before me and the generation before that, meaning, like my kids or nephews or nieces, my sisters, and stuff like that, so, and have some serious, conversations,
And the older brother, you're the older brother.
Right. So when things happen, God forbid, it's going to come.
Yeah. So so we're talking about health scares. I've had my health scare recently, thinking that I had a cancer, but no, it was just a cancer scare. It does wake you up to like, shit, I need to get my shit together, or I need to, like, they hit your come to God moment. You know what I mean? Like when you come to God and you get right. But not even so much the get right with God. Like, we all have our relationship with God, and we all try to live the right walk. But it's like, let me get right with my family, with my people. Like let me get my relationships together and let people know that I love them. And I want to start off also by telling you I love you dearly.
Oh,
I love you dearly.
I love you too, so you know that.
But it wakes you up. Like, oh shit, I need to say that more. I need to be more open with my communication. I need to be more, what's the word? More transparent.
Right.
More transparent, because you can't just go through life thinking like, oh, they know I love them. Oh, they know how I feel. We try to do that, but it's like, no. How hard is it to tell them though? How hard is it to just do that?
It's not. For us, and the way we came up,
right?
It's never been a hard thing to say.
No.
We've always been very communicating affection to each other.
Yeah.
You know, we've never not said,
I love you.
I love you, or
Proud of you.
you know,
This
I'm
is
proud of you, whatever. You know, yeah. So we've always been affectionate in that way, verbally and physically.
Yeah.
Also, you know, where we, you know, hugs and kisses are normal for us. You know, in our family.
Yeah.
In our
Yeah,
family.
yeah.
You know, so. So yeah, so the thing is, we tend to get comfortable in that, say, well, they know,
Yeah.
you know, and me growing up, like, just almost as like an only child,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
I was raised by my grandparents
Out here on the
out here in the West Coast, in San Francisco, in Puerto Rico, in Dominican Republic, Haiti, you know.
Wait, you were in Haiti also?
Yeah, well, we were, you know, missionaries.
Missionary
in Dominican
with great
Republic.
grandpa.
Yeah,
Okay.
and then we would go to Haiti to do proselytize,
Yeah.
basically, you know, and
What's that? That's what does that mean? Proselytize. That's
to save souls,
Save
you know,
souls,
to
okay.
try to, you know, create a church within a village or
Okay.
something like that.
Okay,
you know,
okay.
and you know, and
handing
preach.
on the word, preaching the word,
Preaching the word.
Okay.
Yeah, you know, so I was with them, you know, since I was 3 years old.
Okay.
You know, so, and I always had contact with my sisters and my mom and my dad and stuff like that, but I lived with my grandparents from an early age.
Yeah.
And so I was always a lot by myself.
Yeah.
So it was nothing for me to not speak with somebody like my sisters or my mom. You know, it was never a big deal that I went a month without speaking to my mom.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
Because it was
the norm.
It was the norm growing up. You know, so you know, and then it carries onto your adulthood, and so you got to catch yourself. You got to check yourself on that. Say, hey, you know, I'm too comfortable not calling, you know, Jason, or calling Star, or talking to Ty or whatever, you know.
Yeah.
I haven't spoke to, you know, George in a month, you know, and that gets too comfortable, and I got to check myself, you know, say, I got to make a call. I got to call, you know.
I have to do better. Like, that was something that I was checking myself on. Like, you got to call more, you got to talk more, communicate more. And so that was what my scare led me to, you know what I mean? But then when you had your situation, your heart situation, or congestive heart, right? That was also another moment for me where I'm like, oh shit, like, life is right here on me. Like, mortality is right here, and face the facts. So, like, everything that we have right here is not forever.
True.
This is not forever. This is a time that will pass. You know, like, you have to cherish these moments and cherish the people that you have. And like, I don't want to say that it was a blessing in disguise or a curse and a blessing or whatever, but your health you look better now than you did prior to that.
That's true.
Like, whatever it was that happened, the doctors, they said this, you have to have this routine or whatnot, but you look younger now than when you did a year before that.
2021.
2021.
Yeah.
And so what was that like?
It was. It was definitely a wake-up call. I mean, I knew I was sick.
Yeah.
For probably 6 months before that, you know, and it was just kind of like, I've never been one to be at the doctor all the time and stuff. You know,
wait, let me stop you. This dude is so stubborn.
But that's not good.
It's not good. Like, but you're stubborn. Like, you were, and I think you knew what was going on, but you were being stubborn to the fact of what was going on. So, I fell asleep. I just took a nap, but you were passing out. Like at work and having moments, your heart rate was up, and how were you trying to trick yourself? What were you telling yourself?
That it would pass. That it was something that would just happen for a little while, and it would just
go
pass.
away.
I just didn't think it would be something that had to do with my heart. You know, I just thought it was, sleep apnea or whatever, you know, and it was causing that or whatever, you know. And I knew I had sleep apnea, you know, for a long time, you know. But you're right. You trick yourself, you know. It'll pass. It'll get better, you know, whatever. But no, it didn't. And then, you know, you're really scared when you tell, you know, your significant other, you know, like, I need to go. You need to take me to emergency.
Yeah.
So when you say that, then
That's the
then
final
you
straw.
see the
That's
fear,
like, this is the reality now is here.
Then you see the fear in their eyes,
Yeah.
because they've been saying, "Hey, we need to go, and
Yeah.
I've been like, I'll be good, But so then they realize, oh, it must really be bad,
Yeah.
for me to
Especially
say
coming
that.
from your ass, like
coming
this
from me,
little stubborn, crazy person right here
yeah.
saying something's wrong.
Right.
Like, we need to go right now.
Right, yeah, okay.
We gotta go.
It literally was.
We
like
gotta go
that,
right now.
Right now.
And they told you if you didn't, it was going to be.
I was on the edge. I was on the edge. Yeah, I was on the edge. I waited way too long.
Okay.
And stuff. So anyway, but got treated, got all better. I spent almost 10 days in there. And take care of myself now. Do my medicine, take it religiously, take it on time. I don't skip. And then, but I'm in a fortunate position, see, and that's what's scary about our healthcare system. That I'm fortunate.
Yeah.
Because I have all the coverages there are.
Yeah.
And I can afford, my medicines, and and I'm still of sound mind, and I'm not in a situation where I'm stressed out about other stuff that makes me forget about, I need to do this, I need to do that. And so I'm fortunate in that way. And I have support, my support from my family. My family, from you to Star to Rachel and Christian and everybody in my family. Everybody, Tyler, the support, and that helps you do right and do better.
Right.
So I mean that's an important thing, as far as family. Family is it's good for your health.